Hi everyone, it's Lisa and welcome to our Proverbs Home. I'm so glad you could be here today. I want to say hi to all my new subscribers. Thank you for joining my channel and I hope you're really enjoying. Don't forget to give me a like and a thumbs up. Well, that is a thumbs up, right? And a like. And if you have not hit the notification bell, that's the only way you'll probably know if my videos come out. If you just hit the notification bell and then they'll notify you when I make a new video. So I did want to explain this really quick. I do like making hauls when I buy stuff. I like sharing them with you ladies because there might be a lady that might be watching or a gentleman that might say, you know what, I like that. I'm going to go get it. I can use one of those. That's what I do. But I am not a Dollar Tree channel and I like to share my life with you. So hope everybody's doing great and that you are being so blessed. And I am blessed. Today I'm going to share with you something that happened to me at Walmart this weekend and I was very upset. And I want to share that with you because I think it's important that I do. And so a lot of you ladies encourage me in such a great way. So I want to share it. Well, before we start that, I want to show you these really delicious muffins that I made. I made them with the Martha White wild berry, just add milk. And these are so good. And what I like about these, you just put milk. You don't have to worry about adding the eggs and everything else, baking powder, baking soda. You don't have to worry about any of that. All you have to do is add milk. So I like buying these. I usually can find these either I've got them at the Dollar Tree or at the Amish Ben and Dent, or I will at the dollar store, or I find them at Walmart. So you can find them anywhere. And I just love using these. They have all different kinds, but this is the wild berry. And I add strawberries and my own blueberries. I add a little bit of vanilla. You can add whatever you want to these, walnuts, chocolate chips, whatever it is that you like. So I made a batch of them for this week for my husband and I because we have a busy week. And there's still some in the oven right now that are baking. So I'm waiting for those to, be done. And then I made 2 loaves of meatloaf today. I have 2 loaves here. One is going to be frozen and I'll deep freezer. And so we can take it out throughout the week and have it. Because we had a lot of ground beef. So I decided that's great to make some meatloaf. I have some leftovers for during the week and then also have another one to put in the oven. So yeah, here it goes. This one is not baked yet, but I am going to put it in the oven when the muffins are done. Meatloaf is all ready. Oh, it looks so delicious. I would love to cut into it and have a piece right now, but I'm going to be patient. And I made some potato salad. Excuse the mess around there. I was stirring it around. But I made some potato salad. And this is going to be yummy. I added mayonnaise, mustard, relish, onions, olives. I mean, all the good stuff in it. And I put golden raisins and cranberries. So that's going to be for this week. And, sometimes it's great to prepare as homemakers, as homesteaders. It's great to prepare food, meals for the week. Because it's so easy, especially if you work outside of your home. You come home, you don't have to worry about, I'm home and I have to go on ahead now and start cooking a meal. So I made 2 meatloaves. I made the muffins. I'm going to make some more muffins, some chocolate muffins, and wrap them up in cellophane. Is that cellophane? Yeah. And put them away. And I'm going to have those for during the week. So when my husband wants, he goes inside the basket and picks a muffin and eats it. And I just like to have stuff prepared in the home. Then I found these really cute flowers. Excuse that I moved the camera. Really cute flowers here. These are the patience or impatience. I love these. Now, I do have the seeds. And remember, I said I'm doing a Jane Austen themed greenhouse. Doesn't mean that all the flowers are going to be Jane Austen. But it's going to be themed Jane Austen. We were going to put the greenhouse up this week. And the wind was blowing so hard, we could not put it up. So we're going to hold on to it. We already got our new greenhouse. And we're going to wait till the weather permits. It's been raining a lot. But this one is so pretty. I just really love it. And then we got the daffodils. And I love the daffodil combinations. They're a combination of daffodils. And they have like the white flowers too. And we got these. And these are perennials. So these are going to be, we're going to plant these in the ground so they could come back every year. So these are really pretty. And I love that it came with this really nice pot here. So pretty. Isn't that beautiful? Those are absolutely gorgeous. So these are going to be planted also in our garden or outside somewhere, maybe by a tree or something. But I really like I really like these daffodils. They're so pretty. And I got them at Walmart. Outside of Walmart, they had a bunch of flowers already. And I love going to greenhouses. And I love when I see flowers in front of Walmart, in front of the grocery store, because I like to go look at them and see what they have and smell them. I just love flowers. So I got those. Okay, then I got these two cute summer dresses at Walmart. They were $5 each. This is part of homemaking, and there's a reason why. I like to wear dresses in the summer. They're so cool. Look how pretty that is. They actually have the daffodils on them. And I thought these were just beautiful, so pretty. I like the little prairie style. And this is just goes like, this is like a, not a maxi. I think the maxi is all the way low, is it? Or mid? I don't know what these are called. Let me see. But anyway, I like these. These are so pretty. So I picked up these two. And this one is a pink and white. You know I love pink. So pretty. And they're so nice to wear during the summer, even just to be around the house, to just be in the garden, whenever I make my videos and it's really hot. So I got two dresses. So that's great for homemaking, great for working for $5 each. They were on clearance. And they were originally $12.98, which is still not a bad price. But for two brand new dresses for $10, two for $10, one for $5, that was a great deal. So maybe they still have these at the Walmart that you're at. I'll talk to you about something that happened when I was at Walmart. My husband and I went to Walmart and we walked in. My husband went one way because usually when we go to Walmart, if there's stuff that we usually split up because my husband knows I like to look at the clearance racks and stuff. So he'll go say, okay, honey, I'm going to go get the milk. I'm going to go get this and that. And then I say, okay, I'll be over here. You know, I don't know if you do that with your spouse, but we do that sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes we do that when we just want to get in and get out. So I was walking down the aisle, going to where the food was. I was going to go to the food and I saw the racks. They had the racks out in the center of the aisle toward the registers instead of where they normally have them. So that's where they had the racks. So I walked up to one of the racks, and I'm a type of person that I like to talk. And there's times like if I'm at Dollar Tree, I'm somewhere, I start conversating or somebody will pick up a conversation with me. We start, you know, like, oh, these dresses are cute, or you know how it is. Or yeah, I like that. Or yeah, that's really nice. And one time I got into a conversation with some ladies at Dollar Tree and we were talking about the cards and saying how, you know, the cards sometimes are a little cheesy or some of the cards, they don't make them like they used to. So we talk about stuff like that. So there was a lady and she had a carriage and she had two little girls. Her little girls was so adorable. You could tell she was a grandma and she was with her grandkids and I thought they were so cute. So she was looking at the clothes. She picked up this one dress and she went like this and I thought, wow, that would really look nice on her. That was my thought. I didn't say anything, but I thought that. But the lady was like, you ever put that face? Yeah, that funny face right there. Yeah, that look, ladies. She had that kind of look. So I was like kind of tippy-toeing. So I wanted to get around her. So in a polite way, I said, excuse me, ma'am. And I tried to go around her. You would have thought I said something rude. I don't know. You would have thought that. The way she responded. And she started huffing, puffing. Almost blew the rack down. And I apologized to her. I said, ma'am, I so apologize. She goes, well, you shouldn't get in somebody's way when they're looking. And she had the whole entire rack to herself. Whole entire rack. She could have moved down a little bit. She had the whole entire rack. I don't get that, folks. Why do we treat people like that? I would never do that. If I'm looking at a rack and another lady comes around, I make sure I slide over. You know, I would never, or if somebody says, excuse me to me, I say, sure, no problem. You know, what is wrong with people in these days? What is wrong with some people that we treat people like that? What is wrong with some women that they treat other women like that? So, I try to bite my tongue. I try to bite my tongue because the two little granddaughters were there, but the lady kept saying stuff, and I looked at her and I said, ma'am, I said, we shouldn't be doing this right here in front of your grandkids. And she didn't care. She didn't care that her granddaughters were right there. And I was like, the whole time I'm thinking, God, how do I handle this, you know? I apologized to her. I didn't do anything wrong for one, so I'll clarify that. Because I went around her. There was enough space on this side for me to look at whatever was on that side. But she didn't like that I was in her bubble. I was in her space. She wanted the rack to herself. Maybe she thought I was going to take the clothes that she wanted. That kind of stuff. So when we're talking, another lady comes by, and she's an older lady, a lot older than me and the lady. She's a lot older. And she comes around, and she looks at me. She goes, just next time, call her a blip, blip, explicitive. And I thought to myself, well, I caught me off guard. And I thought, well, how would that help if I called this lady a bad name? Now, you see, yeah, the lady was being rude, and she was not being nice. But how does it help when we retaliate and we act like that? Especially as Proverbs women. Yes, I got upset. I'm not going to lie. I was upset at how the lady spoke to me. I was upset that I was trying to be kind, and she was very nasty to me. But what if I would have retaliated and said that word that other lady told me to tell her? What if I would have acted like that? For one, the lady was wrong for getting me. She was just, I was just like, oh my gosh, please. But to think that people in these days are living to the point where they're cursing each other out, where there's no kind of respect or moral ground or standing. I refuse to live my life like that. We will be persecuted as women, as Christians. We will go through it, folks. It's already in America. There are people going through it all over the world. We can't run from it. But we do need to know, excuse me, I'm not going to edit that, how to respond. You know, even after I walked away, it was all said and done. I saw my husband. And you know, us ladies, we can be catty. And that's just wrong, and that's sin. And we shouldn't be catty because because right after that happened, another lady came on one of those motor carts. She must have been hiding somewhere behind the bookshelf or something. I don't know where that lady came out of. And she looking at that like, oh man. And then she's like, yeah, thank you. You know, doing that kind of stuff. Here, two ladies that had nothing to do with me and that other lady that are butting in. One is taking my side. The other one, I don't know whose side she was on, but I know she was, you know, whatever. Because I can't really say everything she said. I don't know. She could have been talking about something else. But they're coming in there, and nobody said anything encouraging. I finally looked at the lady, by the way, before everything was over and I walked away. I looked at the lady that was being rude to me, and I said, I was going to tell you, because I was, that dress will look really pretty on you. And when I said that, the lady got quiet and didn't say another word. Because I could have handled it the wrong way, right? I could have cursed her out, said a few unacceptable words. But where is my testimony if I'm doing that? Where is my testimony as a godly woman if somebody walks by that knows me, or anybody, another woman maybe that's having a hard day and sees me treating that lady like that? Now, she was wrong, and we're living in a time where nobody wants to be accountable. We could do whatever we want. Well, no, we can't, because we still have a God that is watching over us. And it taught me, I'm passionate right now. Even after I walked away, I spoke to my husband about the incident. He came to find me. I called him. He knew I was upset. My husband came right away. He's like, are you okay? Who is it? You know, he wouldn't start anything, but he wanted to know that we were okay. And the lady was gone by that time, by the time I called him over. And I asked God, I said, God, how can I handle those situations in a different way? How can I, when somebody is being rude to me at a store, or they're responding to me like that, how do I handle it, Lord? You know, our first inclination is defend ourselves, right? My first inclination is I want to defend myself. Who does she think she is to talk to me like that? But is it worth it? Maybe before I even said, ma'am, you shouldn't be doing this, maybe I could have looked at her and said, you know, I'm sorry you're having a hard day. I'm going to be praying for you. God bless you. So I learned something from it too. And I know that's not the popular stance to have in these days, but that's my stance. There goes my muffins. Let's get those out. So that's my stance. My stance is to treat people with love. I'm not always going to be successful at it. I have not arrived. Just going to be honest. I have not arrived. I am a child of God, but I have not arrived. None of us have. But remember, when you're at Walmart, people cut in line in front of us so they can be rude. Don't ever put yourself at their level. Don't ever lower yourself to what they're doing. You be better than that. You say something kind. And if you don't have anything to say, you're so upset, don't say anything at all. Walk away. That's the mature thing to do, is to walk away sometimes. But I was upset too, because I had offered my kindness and she rejected it and was rude. We're going to go through persecution. We're going to have people hate us. Even here on YouTube, we're going to have people, we're living in a sinful world. But I know who holds me in this world. And I know who loves me. But I did get 2 dresses out of it that I really liked. But, I wasn't going to buy them because it reminded me of that rack with the lady. This is where I got the dresses from. But I bought them so it could remind me always when I'm wearing them to feel beautiful and treat others in the love of Christ, even those who persecute us or treat us rudely. So God bless everyone. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed my video. My muffins are right there. They just came out. And I'm going to go on ahead and put in one of my meatloaf pans and dishes or whatever, loaf pan. And I'm going to put that in there and that'll be ready for tonight for dinner. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I love you all. Kisses and hugs. Don't forget to check out my other videos. I have lots of other videos. Go on ahead and check them out and enjoy them. There's something there for everybody. My videos are different. I just don't make one type of video. So God bless everyone. Have a great day and I'll talk to everyone soon. Kisses and hugs. Buenas noches. Bye.